Carolina was born in New York, but was raised in New Jersey her entire life. She grew up playing sports such as softball, basketball, volleyball, and was even the captain of her former college's volleyball team. Although she has not done a lot of traveling in her life so far within the United States, the place that she has often been to growing up has made a world of difference in who she is today. Traveling back to her roots opened her eyes to the poverty and sickness people suffer through around the world that we often forget about in our own daily lives. Carolina has not traveled much further than the East Coast, basically because it's anywhere her volleyball team has brought her for meets. But she is Dominican and has been to the Dominican Republic a few times years ago while growing up. Her experience in the Dominican Republic taught her that money really is not everything and how differently everyone grows up around the world. She learned how different and how simply other people live their lives, and she talks about this instance where she saw children born with so little living in poverty, playing with a deflated ball, just laughing and running around with smiles on their faces. This moment really caused her to take a step back and appreciate the little things in life and just how much all of us take for granted. This is a huge factor into why she loves volunteering and helping out those less fortunate today. She volunteers at local soup kitchens, at nursing homes. She's also volunteered at a hospital, at multiple doctor's offices, and currently she's volunteering for a podiatrist. She's literally always looking for new ways to get out there and volunteer. All it took for her was that first trip to the Dominican Republic to open her eyes to the reality of how other people lived in other countries. She volunteers back here in New Jersey and in so many ways to make sure that she never takes for granted her own life and what she was able to grow up with. She saw people living with nothing, so she feels a need to give back to the people that don't have much here because she was so fortunate. Although her travels have been few and far between, the lasting impact of visiting the Dominican Republic will last her a lifetime.